Welcome back to the fantasy edition of The Dot, presented by Matt Bauer's Auto Group. And look, Alvin Kamara was a surprise inactive very early in America for some people last week, but they might not take us at our word. I think we feel a lot better about him playing based on what we saw in practice and based on the way he was talking. And he seems like he's itching to make an impact in this game. Do you feel like he's going to be not only playing but making a big impact?
Yeah, we had reasonable doubt last time coming off the field. There were a couple things we saw that led us to think that it was possible for him to have a reduced role, and we did mention that on here. This week it looked like he's going to be good to go. He was very confident on Wednesday when he talked to us just about where he's at in terms of his health. And everything I've been hearing behind the scenes, too, was also one game out, get ready for this week. So I feel really confident that he's going to play in this game. And if you look back to what he did against Seattle last year, that was really the only game of the season where the running back had a good game in the passing game. I think that this matchup is really good for him, and I think he's going to be healthy enough to take advantage.
Much bigger question mark is Jarvis Landry. Dennis Allen actually said he feels good about Landry's chances of playing, even though Landry did not practice Friday. I would say he's not enough of a fantasy sure thing to put him in your lineups, even if he is active. If you're desperate, just make sure he's active on game day. Watch the reports leading up to the game. But with no Michael Thomas and with Jarvis Landry either out or limited, you got to trust Chris Olave. He is not just a product of Jameis Winston. Andy Dalton made Olave a go-to guy in the gotta-have-it situations. He looks like he can catch the ball anywhere on the field. I think he's rapidly approaching start him every week, even when this roster is fully healthy. But is there anybody else at receiver that maybe in the deepest of leagues, daily leagues where they're cheap, that you can trust to have a good impact this week?
I think it's tough. I mean, if you were really, really desperate, maybe Marquez Callaway. It's tight end. I like Adam Troutman a lot more with this quarterback than I did with Jameis Winston. Andy Dalton really likes him. And he even kind of called Adam Troutman his best friend today, like on the field. He said tight end's the best friend, and Adam Troutman's a guy that he really likes throwing the ball to. But I think it's a tough team to really have anyone playing at wide receiver after Chris Olave this week. Jarvis Landry hasn't even really been a good play since week one. So I would be very cautious putting anyone else into my lineup.
Yeah, I agree, especially at tight end.